Hello, Leo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of November, from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General as always, please keep that in mind throughout this reading. Take from it what makes sense for you and release what doesn't. So we're going to take a look at the current situation here, Leo, and ultimately possibly focusing on challenges that you might be currently dealing with, or there could even be some lingering energies tied into the past. Let's grab some insight here. So this is the What Went Wrong deck by Fire Witch Tarot. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. What do we need to know? What are the current energies that are surrounding you right now? For Leo. Only in it for personal gains. Okay, so they're not in it for the right reasons, Leo. Maybe you've suspected that. They like to trick and confuse you. Okay, so you could be dealing with somebody who's very deceptive here. They've got, underlying things that they're thinking about, and, it could be manipulative, it could be deceptive. Let's grab one more message. Blowing up the phone 24/7. Okay, that could go either way. Either you're blowing up their phone because they're not available for you, or they're just not returning calls or texts, and as it says, they're tricking you and confusing you. So maybe you need clarification. You're trying to get a hold of them, and maybe they're just not making themselves available for you. I'm also getting for some of you guys that they could be blowing up your phone if you've already suspected that something's going on. Infidelities, cheating, hanging out with other people, or again, they're in it for all the wrong reasons. They're doing manipulative things, and maybe they're just trying to make amends, trying to reach out to you, maybe wanting to apologize. So, however way that's making sense for you. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot, Volume 2. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo, for this love and life reading, first half of November. All right, so what is going on? If you're dealing with somebody manipulative, maybe you already know this. We've got the Five of Cups. Okay, so this is grief, this is feeling lonely, this is dealing with old wounds. So this could have been a past relationship for you, Leo, and maybe if you're still dealing with the hurt and the pain that this person put you through, this could be where you're at with that Five of Cups energy, feeling that sense of loss, regrets, or it could be the person that's thinking of you. If you distanced yourself from this person, Leo, this could be how they're feeling, because the jig is up. You realized what it was that they were about, and you might have ended things, you might have broken up with this person because they were tricking you somehow. So that's very similar to perhaps the reversed Magician card in tarot. Somebody who is trying to be deceptive towards you. They're doing something shady or crafty behind your back, and now here they are possibly blowing up your phone, trying to make amends or to apologize. Okay. We do have the Page of Cups here, which is actually a good card because this is somebody that might be reaching out to you, who is interested in you romantically. This might be a new love for some of you guys. Okay, could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It does represent good news. It could represent a happy surprise that's coming in for you. So you might actually hear some positive, uplifting news, whether it's related to your love life or just life in general. It doesn't have to be about your romantic life only. Okay, this is a love and life reading. So whatever that good news is, I feel it's going to make you happy. But when it comes to this partnership that's presenting itself, we do have the Two of Swords. So things are stuck, and I'm really not surprised to see that it's not going anywhere. It's at a stalemate, literally, because they were being manipulative. They were doing things that you were not happy about at all. So this could be you. Okay, just starting fresh, starting over. This is a new opportunity for you, Leo. And I'm just getting, for some of you, part of that new opportunity might be towards your career as well, because I'm picking up growth and advancement in that area. This is not just about your love life, but yeah, a new beginning too when it comes to new connections, new partnerships, new love. Because this situation with somebody who was in it for all the wrong reasons and they were doing manipulative things, being deceptive towards you, that's stuck. It's not going anywhere. But I really do feel you will hear from them anyway. They're going to find a way to reach out to you because maybe they feel bad or they want to apologize, which is interesting that we've got the Judgment card right here, because somebody's had a lot of time to think about how they treated you. And they did not treat you right, because this can be a person who's taken a look at how they were with you in the past and just life overall, how they were in the past. And they might have done things to really hurt you. And so they might reach out. That's why they're blowing up your phone. You might be ignoring them or you might have blocked them, but they're trying to contact you perhaps so that they can apologize, because what they're wanting is forgiveness. And that does not necessarily mean you will take this person back. Maybe this is something that's just eating away at them until they're able to apologize and get things off their chest, you know? This could be a very heavy burden that they have been carrying on their shoulders, possibly. That's a possibility. So that's very similar to the energy of the Ten of Wands, that heaviness. But look at this, you've got the Justice card right here. So maybe this is you finding out the truth about how they were with you. This is also clarity. So you were able to gain that clarity that perhaps was lacking before. There's this need to balance things out between you and this person, or this is you simply being able to regain control of your life and find balance within yourself. I'm also getting, for some of you guys, because the Justice card could be tied into legal matters also. So if people were doing shady things when it comes to your business dealings, money matters, you know, trying to trick you and confuse you, as it says, in it for their personal gains, if that has something to do with finances, and if you're going through this legally, if there's a case pending, whatever legal issues you're dealing with, if that applies, I feel things will ultimately turn out in your favor. So that's a good thing. All right, so let's move on. Let's see what else is coming up for you here for the first half of November. I'm going to pull from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle. This is by Aqua Moonlight. What else do we need to know for Leo? Angels and spirit guides, please. What else for this love and life reading? Sidetracked, delays, distractions, change. So somebody definitely could have been sidetracked in the past, prior relationships, or whoever it is that wants to come towards you with this apology. If they got sidetracked and ended up, for example, if there were third parties here, you know, you might have again decided to distance yourself from this person, and now they're feeling lonely because they could be single or just thinking about you, missing you, having a lot of regrets over how things unfolded, because it's clearly not moving. There's that stalemate energy. Look at this. Shallow, superficiality, boredom, blank. So I'm kind of getting, for this individual that was in it for all of the wrong reasons, Leo, they might have attempted to get into other partnerships. But as you can see here, it's coming through with that very superficial type energy. And that just does not have what it takes to sustain what is needed in a partnership to withstand the test of time. They could have also gotten really bored after a while, because they might have just been chasing someone just for the physical gratification maybe, and it maybe just wasn't love, you know? Wow. And then we have fantasy, followed by memories. So there's somebody here that's thinking about you. They're feeling quite nostalgic about the memories that you guys have shared together. They could be dreaming about you. Okay, fairy tale, imagination, bittersweet, dwelling, and reminiscing. Those are the key words for those cards. So they're thinking about you. Possibly because relationships or people that they went after you guys might have distanced yourself from this person, thinking, the whole grass was greener on the other side, and it ended up not being the case. So now they might have these regrets and they're wanting to reach out to you. So let's see. I'll go ahead and pull from my new deck, the Luna Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. What else do we need to know here? I'm feeling they have a lot of regrets. We have the Ten of Cups, but interestingly enough, it's coming up in the reverse. It's also interesting that in my deck, the Ten of Cups, it does say fairy tale ending. The fantasy card right here says fairy tale. The Ten of Cups, however, it's coming up in the reverse. So this is a fairy tale that turned into something not so fairy tale-ish, because they got sidetracked by other people. So there could have been infidelities here for some of you guys that relate to that. Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you weren't going to be putting up with somebody who was interacting with other people, who was being deceptive towards you. So you might have actually cut this person out. And now they're seeing things from a very different perspective with the Hangman. So you let this person go. You walked away from this individual. Look at this. Justice again. Justice will be served. This could be karma, for this individual. And during this time apart, Leo, I really feel you're working on yourself to improve the quality of your life. You've had clarity about this individual. You have been able to face the truth of the matter. They had to eventually gain clarity and face the truth for themselves. So there is this need to bring balance back. And I feel that's something that you might have worked on in your own life, to be able to restore balance and take control of the areas of your life that needed it. And by doing so, look at what's coming in for you. You've got the Sun. Okay, so that's fantastic, because that's your own energy right there. That's fantastic, Leo. Regardless of where you've been, you're going to be quite happy with the outcome of where the future will ultimately take you, I feel. And it's quite fitting, because the next half of this reading, we're going to be taking a look at future energies. And as you can already see here, you're meant to find happiness in love and in life. Okay, so that's where I'm going to end this first half of this reading. Leo, if you're interested in hearing part 2, please head over to my Patreon page. I will, of course, include the link down below. And if you're interested in your own reading, that as well is information that you can find in the description box below. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next reading. Take care.